One of the most important things about doing this and selecting correct adjuvant is always reading the label. It'll tell you how much of each you might need, what type to pick, but if you really don't spend time to read that label, you might miss out on some things. So one of those things that I might want to touch on specifically today with the prevalence in these new formulas of dicamba or 2,4-D that have been formulated to go specifically on these new transgenic or GMO traded crops that make them resistant to either dicamba or 2,4-D. So these have been in the news for the past few years and have been very prevalent. I've kind of had a lot of drama regarding these products just because of the likelihood of drift, specifically with these growth regulator herbicides, dicamba and 2,4-D. So something you might miss if you don't really look at that label, take the time to really look through it, especially with these new formulas, is that on these labels they do say, under Section 7 of these new formulas, they say that essentially these products cannot be mixed with anything that hasn't been approved as a tank mix partner. So what does it take to be approved as a tank mix partner? Essentially, the EPA has to determine that when you're mixing with these new formulas, such as Extendamax, Enlist Duo, Fexapan, you have to ensure that the products that you're mixing with them, whether that be an adjuvant, whether that be maybe a fertilizer that you're co-applying, has to be approved. And to fulfill that approving process, essentially the EPA looks at that and makes sure that when combined with these new herbicides that we're not decreasing the droplet level or increasing the likelihood for drift. So as you all know, that anytime you're decreasing that droplet size, creating more of those fines that are more likely to get picked up by the wind and move over to your neighbor's field, that's going to cause some issues with drift, especially with these newer products that volatilize very easily into the air. So 2,4-D and dicamba, those products. We want to announce that something that we just found out today is that we have a few products that have been recently approved onto that Extendamax label. So Bayer now kind of controls Extendamax. They took that from Monsanto, and recently they have posted onto their website and onto their approved tank mix partner list a few of our products. So we've got basically a document out there that we encourage everyone to take a look at. We did update it today. It's in the documents library with some of these products.